You can't rush nature, things take time. A day always has 24 hours. The cycle of 1 year stretches over 365 of these single 24-hour time slots. Plants start blooming again in spring after winter is over, and wildlife becomes more active again with higher temperatures. I have to admit that too often we let ourselves be pushed into rush deadlines, an unhealthy work-life balance which leads to stress and unhappiness. This small lake down below the road in the background is just a couple of minutes from my office, and I really enjoy breathing the fresh air, listening to the birds, and recharge my batteries here. Today, I am having two cameras with me, the Cine X1 Pro with a DZO film picture zoom 14 to 30 millimeters and a Fujinon MKX50 to 135 millimeters. That would be the A camera. The B cam is also a Cine X1 Pro with the Fujinon XF 18 to 120 millimeters. Framing you shot the way you like, it does not come for free. I do like static shots, and therefore changing the location of the tripod as often as necessary becomes a natural movement, even though together with the camera it weighs around 13 kilograms. Time to get ready for shooting. We are using a 1.5 ND filter today to allow for shallow depth of field shots with all that sunlight. Powering up the whole system via the V-mount battery, camera, external viewfinder and monitor, as well as the follow focus motor. Talking about sunlight, the Eagle eViewfinder is worth its weight in gold. I am adjusting the focal length with a manual focus wheel. This is much more precise than turning the ring of the lens itself. Trying to find my way down to this little stream and then to the lake. I really hope the resident gray heron is around today. Despite the nice temperatures of around 14 degrees, the ground is still very wet after long periods of rain the last few weeks. Shooting as a solo filmmaker comes with lots of walking back and forth. Obviously, the B camera is recording what you see here. This means checking and rechecking the desired frame, focal length, and focus comes along with the action in front of the camera. I still quite often struggle with all the heavy lifting on location, as the amount of gear is on a totally different level compared to my everyday photo shoots. But as usual, the more often I go out to little filming sessions like this one, the easier it gets, and the fun part of the creation of moving images is so much worth it. In times of 30-second reels on social media platforms, where 15 different clips have to fit into this super narrow time frame, letting the camera observe these tiny waves of the stream in front of me is just a zen moment, so often missing. While I hear them singing all the time, there is no bird up in the sky since I arrived. Let's Let's check if someone is hiding in the reed at the waterside. The water is so calm today. It's a quiet and lazy day today. Just one person walking towards me, probably also looking for some time to enjoy nature and the nearby lake. Back to my spot. Let's see if the gray heron is somewhere to be seen. The branches sticking out of the water are the usual spot where I see it. Reflections of the trees in the far background and right in front of appear like a painting. I want to see this scene again in winter with the lake frozen and the bald trees around it. One of the main reasons to shoot with manual focusing cine optics is the full control over focusing speed, focus distance, paired with the character of your chosen lens. Some might like to compare it to the sound of a classic piano versus a synthesizer in piano mode. No, it's not the same. Period. Pans like this one are also much easier when performed handheld, as the camera has a noticeable weight. Definitely an advantage for cinematic work. Back to the beginning. The genesis of this little stream and the beginning of my path into filmmaking. While photography, and especially architecture and cityscapes photography, is my passion and profession for more than 15 years now, the interest into video and filmmaking started with a free non-commercial photo project back in 2022. Soon after my first Moodly exposures in an urban environment, works generated significantly more interest than I had expected. The idea of capturing the creation process of these works on film came into my head. Still no heron. I guess it's time to head back. Long story short, I could not find a filmmaker who understood my intentions. And I decided, perhaps a little naively at first, to take this new path myself. The one who stops learning new skills already killed all creativity. While image composition, framing, and seeing natural light or making artificial light appear like ambient light feels like nature to me as a photographer, the magic process of capturing a scene, and may it be short and not spectacular per se, in a film sequence made me feel creatively free and innocent and childlike. Everything is allowed and should be tried out. The shot, I initially wanted to capture the gray heron on some of those striking branches in the middle of the lake. Did not happen today. Do I regret it? Not at all. The moments of peace in nature filled me with happiness. What more could you wish for? One last look back, close your eyes, take a deep breath and return to everyday life full of energy. If we take a short break from everyday life every day, even if it is only half an hour, we can recharge our inner batteries and go back with a fresh and productive mindset. Try it out yourself. You're still here. Wow. Thank you for sticking till the end. I hope you could slow down yourself while watching, and I hope to see you soon again here on the channel. And please like, comment, and maybe even subscribe to the channel. It does really help.
Over and out.